Hi everybody, this is a collective reading for the Lionsgate Portal. I know I'm a little late and I'm actually doing it on August 8th, but you know, I can channel the energy a lot better that day. And so the reading I'm doing is basically like how you're going to be affected, which houses in your in astrology are going to be affected, what you need to know. So 8 is a manifestation number, so like what you're going to manifest, how you're going to manifest, different messages like that, what you should pay attention to. Alright, what houses are going to be affected during this Lionsgate? I'm just going to do it on my knee because I feel like it's probably going to be really loud and with the microphone if I try and shuffle on the table. What messages do we have for the collective during Lionsgate? Give me 3 cards. What is going to be affected as far as like astrology? What messages do we have for the collective? What messages? Okay. Interesting. Okay. So the cards that popped out are, you have Mercury. This is your mind. This is also the card of communication. And Mercury rules Virgo. So look at whatever house you have Virgo in, and you're going to be affected there, quite possibly in your communication space. Sagittarius. If you're Sagittarius, you could be affected. I'm going to say for the better because it's not really a negative. So I'm going to go for all positives. Whatever house you have Sagittarius in, I actually have Sagittarius in my 2nd house. Ooh, that's good. Those are finances. I think there's going to be an increase in that. Okay, so you also have 8th house here, and that is Scorpio's house, but you can have other, that's Scorpio's natural house, but you can have other, I think I have Cancer in my 8th house. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm going to have to go back, or that's my 9th. Let me think about that. Yeah, I have Cancer in my 8th house. But the 8th house is endings and beginnings. So something is going to end for something else to begin. And so if you have Scorpio in your chart, you might want to pay attention to wherever that Scorpio is. Pluto is going to be affected. I actually think Pluto might be in retrograde. I'm going to have to look that up. I should have done my research before I got started. But wherever, also too, pay attention to whatever house Pluto is in. And Pluto is all about transformations, which is interesting how it came out with the 8th house, endings and beginnings, because there's going to be like a transformative time. It could be in communication. It really could be in your money. Communication and how you make your money, your finances. Okay, also too, Cancer. So pay attention to wherever you have Cancer. And this is also linked to the Moon card, intuition, things that are hidden. Also very much, Cancer is very much about like home life, family, material, maternal instincts, stuff like that. Interesting, you got Scorpio here too. Pay attention to where your Scorpio is in your chart, because you actually have both 8 houses. So Scorpio rules the 8th house. There's going to be major transformations. So this is I transform, Scorpio. Transformation. I transform. There's going to be a lot of changes going on. With this Lionsgate portal. Okay. All right. So let's see where. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get a couple more astrology cards here. All right. What other messages do you have for the collective during the Lionsgate portal? What do they need to be aware of? What does the collective need to be aware of? Okay. Oh, card at the bottom of the deck, step out of your comfort zone. This is the North Node. Okay. This is asking you, if you know what your North Node is, this is asking you to get on that path. So my North Node is in Libra. My South Node is in Aries. And, okay, here's where I struggle with that. Because of my Aries South Node, I am a very independent type person. And I don't need anybody to do anything for me. I really like to be independent. But with my Libra North Node, it's asking me to be in partnerships and cooperative. And that's just like, oh my God, that's really hard for me. So this is asking you to pay attention to your North Node. I think you can find that with Astro Cafe. I mean, it's pretty easy. All you need to do is know your name, your birth date, the time, and where you were born, and you can actually get a chart that will tell you what your North Node is. Okay, let me see. Hold on, I actually have mine right here. Astro DS is what I got mine. Hold on a second. Let me show you. If you're unaware of what a chart is, this is what it's going to look like. This is my chart. Right at the top is, let me see if I can get that too. It's Astro D something. All right. Sorry. Okay. I already got the cards. Let's look at these. Oh my gosh. Sagittarius, again, luck is on your side. We got Sagittarius in here. It already came out. Wherever Sagittarius, you have luck on your side. What was I going to say? Okay, let me go back. So, you have luck on your side, whatever it is, if it's in like finances, whatever it is that you're kind of like starting to shoot for. Full moon in Virgo. Oh my God, you are good enough. I'm sorry, but hello, Mercury rules Virgo. Look at all that green. Green is a very healing color. So definitely your communication, anything involving Virgo, Mercury. New moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. That's awesome. Keep going. All right, full moon, surrender to the divine. I mean, come on. Like, look. Cancer, you couldn't get any more cancery, any more watery than the moon and Cancer. I just heard something about your mother, or even about becoming a mother. Full moon, oh my Lord, Scorpio energy. It's time to release negativity. Yeah, you're going to be releasing and you're gonna let go, you're gonna let things come to an end, and you're gonna start anew. You're gonna have some new stuff coming into your life. So this is just like blowing my mind. And your hard work is paying off, because like you have this new moon in Sagittarius, the luck is on your side. So they say just keep going. Even if you're not there, you're just like, you're right there. You're so freaking close to all of this, to whatever it is that you want. I'm really actually happy. I'm liking these messages so far. Okay. So if you're into chakras, I'm going to pull some chakra cards. See how this Lionsgate portal is affecting your chakras, what you need to be aware of. So with your chakras, this is really interesting. You can actually be affected by your past lives and chakras. So you're always kind of working on something. You're always working on some kind of karma. So the chakras is where it kind of starts from. So what happens is, from the Cashapp records, kind of comes in through your 7th, goes into whatever corresponding chakras that correlate with that karma you're dealing with, and then it goes out into your aura in order for you to work on it in the real life. So your chakra is more your spiritual, and your aura is more the physical. And this comes in through your crown chakra from the Cashapp records, or from whoever the God of your heart is. Not everybody believes in God. I just say God of your heart. Whoever you believe in is the God of your heart. But we're all here on this planet working karma. We have past lives. We have a lot of things we're working on. And so sometimes when we can get stuck energy in our chakras, because of very painful type karmic past lives that we've had. And so I just want you to be aware of which of your chakras needs to be worked on. And I'm an energy healer, and I do energy healings. All you gotta do is just send me an email, let me know that you want energy healing. I'm sorry, and I know my camera is kind of acting up. I already ordered a new one because it's kind of old, and my son's dropped it a million times, and I know the audio kind of cuts in and out. So that will be getting remedied very soon. Okay, which chakras are being affected? Okay, interesting, because those kind of popped out yesterday for Leo. Okay. Okay, what messages do we have? Okay, this is telling me they already got enough from that deck. I have another chakra deck. What messages do we have for the collective during Lionsgate? What other messages? Okay. Interesting, because this one actually, I pulled this one yesterday for myself, holistic health. It's interesting because I actually decided that it's time for me to really start focusing on bettering my body. You know, it's like I don't have to have the perfect body, but I want to get it to where like I'm happy with it. You know, when I go and try clothes on, I'm happy with what I see. Lately I haven't been happy with it. So instead of sitting around and kind of dwelling on it, I decided, you know what? I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to make the changes that I need for myself. And there's no shame in that. And it's okay. All right. So yeah. So your health. Focus on your health at this time. Love. There's going to be, I almost feel like there's going to be some changes in love, whether it be different partners, or maybe even quite possibly this is like a heart chakra activation. Oh my God, it's so crazy that love came out, because I am a minister in training, and I'm going to graduate at the end of the month. And we had another minister come and show us how he just does his Sunday meditations. And I don't know how he got into this, but he started talking about heart energy, the heart chakra, because that is the hardest. Is the hardest thing to change and to deal with. But there's these like transformations that are coming for everybody on the planet that are just going to heal your heart. Okay. Now, flexibility, interesting, because flexibility can mean just be flexible in everyday life. You never know. I mean, you might be working towards something and then another opportunity comes along and you kind of have to just go with the flow. But this is also, look, this person is like doing yoga. Maybe even work on your flexibility. You might not be as flexible as you should be. So this is definitely asking you to work on your physical, because not just is, you know, I know a lot of psychics, I know a lot of spiritual people, and man, are they great psychics, and they know a lot about the spiritual, but their body they're struggling with their body, you know, and our body is our temple, and that is definitely something that we have to focus on too, not only just the mind and the spirit, but we also have the body. Okay. In peace. You know, I know another reverend, and I think I don't remember what day it is, but it's World Peace Day, and we're going to do a huge meditation, and she's actually going to come and teach us how to do the World Peace Meditation on the World Peace Meditation Day. You might want to look that up, because there's definitely going to be a huge meditation coming up pretty soon. I can't remember what day it is. Oh my God, I need to know my dates. Anyways, so the two cards that came out together is passion, fun, fulfillment, and joy. And that is your solar plexus chakra, and what that's kind of like asking you. So your chakra, this chakra is being activated. This is your third chakra. And this is how your energy runs through your body. And you know what the Lionsgate is asking you to do? It's saying, please move. I want to have some fun. It has desires. You know, it wants to be filled. Look, it's asking, like, I almost feel like, in a way, that this is kind of like the same thing. This is asking you to pay attention to your physical body. And you also have possessions. So this is your belongings, your finances, your assets, and your treasures, which is awesome because look, Sagittarius, luck is on your side. Technically, Jupiter expands, and Jupiter rules Sagittarius. You have luck coming in for you. For your finances, for your body, on the physical level, you have things coming in for you, which is really, really great. Okay, I'm going to move on. What messages do we have for the collective during Lionsgate? What messages do we have? Or advice, or just whatever you want. Okay. Yes, this is another one. This is meditation. Patience, going slow, wellness. This is asking you to pay attention to your wellness. New life, yep, you have that too. The full moon in Scorpio, all the death, the transformation, letting go of things that no longer serve you. Birth of new ideas, life renewing itself. Okay, good fortune. Yes, good fortune. Hello. This is awesome. What other message? I just want one more card for the collective during Lionsgate. Just give me one. Yes. Okay. You're going to be coming out of this. This is the orphan card, not fitting in. But I feel like this is what you're going to be coming out of. There's going to be a loss. Yes. And it's going to affect your heart chakra. But what you get from losing this particular thing is going to bring you so much more, whether it's like a job or it's weight for some people. Like, I think, and that could create an identity crisis. If you think about it, losing your job is your identity. Losing weight is like an identity crisis too. Losing a relationship that you spent so much time with, that people are so used to you guys being together, that's losing your identity. That's like losing your other, it's like losing your other half. Even though you are one as a whole, you're going to have a little bit of a crisis. You know, this also says, be true to the core truths and values. Because also too, this is not fitting in, but the reason why you're not fitting in with certain groups of people is because they're not true to your values, your core values. You don't belong there. You belong somewhere else with a different group of people who have the same values as you. Trust me, I've been there, done that. I won the prize, or I got the, well, especially when you try and fit in where you don't belong, you get the booby prize. Let's just put it that way. And it's not a good prize to have. And I've had to learn that lesson quite a few times. All right, what does the collective need to surrender during the Lionsgate portal being open today? Well, I mean, it's been open, but today is like the day. The day. Surrender to obsessive thinking. Get out of your head, get into your body. Focus on something other than what is outside of you. So this says, if you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. And surrender to inner peace. You also have peace right here. Surrender to peace. Just let things that need to come to an end. It says cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Interesting. Card at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to pull it out. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If the goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient. Trust the universal flow. Yeah. Okay. This is the Soul Journeys cards. Journeys cards. This one wants to come out. Oh my God, that's so good. Hello. I like the abundance card when it comes out. What other? Okay, there we go. You have the abundance card. I am a limitless being and I manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Service. I feel good when I can help others. And by the way, this is interesting too. Virgo is very much, so we have the Virgo cards here. The Mercury and the full moon in Virgo. They're very much service cards. It's interesting that the vibe kind of comes off the same off of them. There's the green. Sorry, my camera's acting up. It's going to be fixed in a few days. Oh, abundance also right here with the Sagittarius and luck. Relationships, the heart card. So I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. I feel like there's going to be some relationships kind of coming to an end that are not serving your higher good. Here's how I know when I'm in a relationship that's not good for me, is that I myself kind of start to become stagnant. Not only is the relationship not really moving, but I become stagnant. Like it kind of mucks up my energy. So think about it. Look at where you were before you met this person and who you are now. Have you gotten ahead? Are you happy? That's important. Are you happy? Or not? If you feel like you fell backwards and you're kind of like not where you were in a good place before and you're not now, you got to just let that go because this is your life. You know, you don't need to live it for anybody. You need to live it for you. And oh well if it makes other people unhappy. Also too, your self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yeah, I feel like if you stay in these kind of relationships, it is going to harm your self-esteem. Okay. I love this deck. This is it's the animal. Oh my god. Anyways, it's they're animal cards that I just absolutely love. I get so much information out of these. What messages do we have for the collective? Give me a few more messages for the collective. Okay. Card at the bottom of the deck, seal imagination, immerse yourself in artistic and creative expression. Dear Pathfinder, trust your instincts to guide you through the situation, which is interesting because you have the moon, which is very instinctual. Hawk, focus, choose your priorities and eliminate all distractions. Yeah, focus on yourself. If a person in your life is a distraction, you know, you need to release them. Owl, omens, pay attention to the signs. Dragonfly, illusion. This is the first one that came out. I feel like it's the most prevalent. You know who you really are. This is asking you to focus on you. Who are you? Why are you here? What is your path? Are you on your path? And if not, you should start looking for it, because that's what's going to bring you the most happiness and the most abundance and joy. And you have bare boundaries. This is stand your ground. This is asking you to kind of put up a boundary. And you know what? If people have issues with your boundaries, oh well. You need to focus on yourself. All right, let me see. What advice do you have for the collective? Give me some. You have Page of Pentacles. Messenger is here to tell you that job searches and opportunities are favored. Make sure you're using a hands-on, methodical approach to any business situation. Practicality is the key to your productivity. The quality of your work is also at utmost important. What messages do we have for the collective during Lionsgate? What messages do we have for the collective? What messages? You know, you guys, that's just way too many. Get back here. Give me one at a time. That's all I want. That's all I want. Give me one at a time. Do you have any more messages for the collective during the Lionsgate portal? Yeah, and that's it. Card at the bottom of the deck, Justice. Working on your karma. This says weigh out all possibilities before making any decisions. To truly clear the air, hear all sides before resolving an argument. Compromise isn't always about being right. Look for the fairest solutions to any current problem. Consider the long-term results of any resolution or contracts before signing anything. Yeah, and be careful because we're going into Mercury retrograde and you don't want to be signing any contracts. I need to write down my chart so that way I can look at it and let you guys know what's retrograding. If you're into astrology, what's going on out there in the world. Okay, we got Three of Swords. Heartbreak is hard enough. Holding on to those emotions makes it worse. Let this card remind you to write out your feelings and let them go with love. You are in charge of your own happiness. No time like now to clear your heart of unwanted visitors. Look, you have the Love and the Three of Swords. So, over here in abundance, Magician. The Magician popped out onto abundance. And you have the tools you need to make things happen. You're being challenged to create the life you want by using what is within your grasp. What you bring into your world is yours. Engage your mind, hands, and heart today. Your mind, hands, and heart. And your body. So the first card that popped out was the Page of Pentacles. So to me, that means the most. It's like the most significant message. The messenger is here to tell you that job searches and opportunities are favored. Make sure you're using a hands-on, methodical approach to any business situation. Practicality is the key to your productivity. The quality of your work is also at utmost important. And I already read that. I just realized it. Oops. All right. So, interesting is the Two of Cups popped out on Stand Your Ground. Someone has their eye on you. Hold your hand out to someone to find out how they feel. A good environment exists for starting up a new romance or partnership or deepening an existing one. Express yourself to a special someone in ways that show you are sincere. Review all your current relationships. This came out right on top of boundaries. I would say the healthiest relationships are the ones with boundaries. There has to be some kind of boundary. And if you put up a boundary and someone keeps crossing it, well, that's a problem. They're going to keep doing that. You got to make sure your boundaries are firm. All right, the moon. The moon. Hello. So maybe the next full moon, you're going to see some changes, quite possibly. But this light may not be bright, but is a good time to honor your own intuition. Yeah, use your intuition. We all have tame and wild within us. Take time to reflect on how life cycles like the moon. Passages of time cannot be rushed, so ease up to follow the flow. Gut hunches are good. Yeah. Fool. Oh my God, no, the moon actually, it's funny. The moon actually popped out on to trust your instincts. And look, you got the moon here. You're going to be intuitive at this time. This is pretty great. All right. Pay attention to the signs. The owl, and on top of that is the Six of Swords. Things may be feeling rather unsettled, but trust that where you're going is the best place right now. Let others help you along. You're headed in the right direction. This journey is not without its challenges. Learn to go with the flow rather than fight against it. And then on top of it, right next to it, was the Fool. So you're definitely moving forward. Don't let worry hold you back. It's time to take that leap into the wild unknown. Let your innocence be your guide. You can dance off a cliff knowing that you will either bounce or fly. You can dance off a cliff knowing that you will either bounce or fly. Either way, you've changed your luck simply by taking a chance at something new. All right, and that's all I have for you. So there's definitely going to be a lot of changes. Relationship changes, body changes, your heart, your solar plexus. And the way it's interesting because your heart is here and your solar plexus is here, and there's going to be changes in this area. In your physical, you're going to be lucky, you're going to have abundance coming in, you're going to be at peace. But keep working because it's going to pay off. All right, collective, you have a good rest of your month.